SPED kids, so they're kind of like demanding me to help them in many ways. So I feel like a pinball machine. I go from one kid to another really quickly. But wonderful kids. All right, so at any rate, so I'm going to record this. Let's go ahead and click on this right here. And this is what we're going to do. So the hex value, okay, is, what does hex mean? Ramon answered it. Does everybody remember his answer? What is hex? What is a pentagon? Y'all know what the pentagon is? What's up, guys?
Five-sided shape.
What's that?
Five-sided shape.
Okay, so I got the answer from a tardy guy. A pentagon. Type in pentagon, guys. What is a pentagon? Look it up. Does anybody look at this? What is this? What is a pentagon? Can anybody tell me what the pentagon is? Seriously? What is a pentagon? Anthony, you know what a pentagon is? This building. What is this? Who knows what this is? Please, please, please get yourself educated enough so the government don't run our lives. It's the headquarters for what?
For United States of America.
No. Okay, this is the Department of Defense. The Pentagon is where all the military decisions, that's where it's all made. Okay, the 5 branches, from the Marines to the Army to the Navy to the Air Force to the, what's the last branch? Come on, guys. Coast Guard. Okay, so all the branches are represented here. This pretty much runs the country, if not the world, unfortunately. Not a very proud thing to say, but if you look at right here, here's the Pentagon from the top view. Here, so when you land in Washington, D.C., this is one of the first places you'll see. For those who decide to go through Dulles Airport, you'll land in Virginia, and then you'll go through Virginia, and you'll get to this thing right here. So anyways, we're talking about the shape. This is the Pentagon right here. Okay, as Moises says, it's a 5. So what is a hexagon? What is hex? All right, hex. Right here. You see these guys? These are 6 digits with a pound sign. These represent colors. Okay, so if you look at right here, this is what, okay, this is all, so 6 F's is white, 6 zeros is black. Okay, 6 F's, unfortunately, some people I know have that kind of grade, but anyway, so this is it right here. Let me show you the school colors, which I didn't, I don't know if I showed that. Here we go. School color guide, look at this. So this is the Azusa blue. The hex number is this, 00AEEF. So it's a combination of numbers and letters. Here's my old beloved high school, Gladstone. Okay, so there it is, A61E22. And this is Sierra. Anybody been to Sierra? Anybody go to Sierra, came back? Anybody want to go to Sierra? No? Okay. I heard it's a much nicer experience, but don't go there. All right, so anyways, here's Center, Foothills, Slauson, may they all rest in peace. So here are the different school colors there. All right, so if you open up Photoshop, okay, Photoshop. Okay, and I put in a ticket for you, Marissa, and so hopefully they'll have it fixed. Hopefully, you never know. Actually, you know something? Let me see. Okay. All right. So, all right, y'all. So if you click on New File and click on anything, I don't care which one, whatever. The first one, the second one, doesn't matter. The most important thing is that if you click on this guy right here, okay, click on this dude, the foreground. Okay, if you click on it, you'll notice there's a color picker. And there is your hex value right there. And as you move this little circle all the way around, move different side, you'll see the hex value changes. Just like the RGB, okay? You notice everything's changing. RGB to CYNK to hex value, okay? So the hex is basically a color code. However, very seldom do you see RGB or CM, but you will see hex everywhere you go. And today I'm going to demonstrate hex. Okay? Not Hicks, not Kentucky people. Hex. Are you good, Marissa? Or Edlin? You good? Okay. Hi there.
Can we get a student? Are they busy right now?
Well, I mean, if you need somebody.
I was just going to take her for like 10 minutes outside.
Marissa?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. That's what happens when you don't. That's what happens when you misbehave. Okay, you get accosted. Okay, so as you can see, that's what we do. So let me show you what the whole idea of this thing here. Any rate, so if we go to, so look at the slides right here. So I'm going to be introducing you to a few things here, which is pretty cool. You can, by the way, the first slide, go ahead and remove all that stuff if you've written over there. If not, then you're good to go. But let me show you the sample. And so this is, we'll show you the hex used in Google Slides. We'll show you the hex used in Google Docs. We'll show you the hex in Photoshop, the hex in Google Sites. I bet you, anybody ever hear of Google Sites? No? Okay. Who's going to be doing the portfolio? Who's going to be doing the photographs, the 100 photographs? You are? Okay. There's 3 of you? 4 of you? Romeo, did you raise your hand? Okay, so there's 4 of you. Good choice. Very good choice. Okay, if you're going to be doing the portfolio, you'll be submitting it all in Google Sites. So today will be a little bit important for you. And by the way, the whole idea for the portfolio, okay, for Edlin and for Kyle and Romeo and who else raised their hand? Was it, okay, Cameron? Oh, I didn't see this. Roberto, wow, good. So a total of 8 students of the 60-some students I have are going to do the portfolio. And one person actually is going to be doing a mural on the wall up there. That's going to be their final. And like I said, the final could be anything creative. I am not going to hold you, but if you don't do anything creative, you're going to get the written exam. And I really hope, I'd rather not do that, but if that's up to you. Okay, so I want to thank the people who raised their hand, from Edlin to Kyle to Romeo to Roberto to Cameron, okay, whoever else raised their hand. I think you made a very good choice. Okay, but Google Sites is where you're going to be adding all your images, okay? And so this is kind of important. Then I'm going to show you Dreamweaver. Here we go. All right. Google, actually you're in Google Slides, right? Yeah, you are. Yeah, so let's go do, while you're in Google Slides, I'd like you to create a shape. Okay, so right here, we're in Google Slides. So the first thing is, you go to this right here. You see this? There's many different places where you use hex. Let's start with this guy right here. And choose any shape you want. I have the sample open. You don't have to get as boring as I did. Okay, there it is. So what I'd like you to do is choose a shape, choose a color, then write down the hex number. But you don't have to get as boring as me, okay? So let's get a little creative. So go to shape, and look at this. There's Pac-Man. So I'm going to choose Pac-Man. Okay, and by the way, you can actually turn Pac-Man. There it is right there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and click on this tool right here, fill color, just like in Photoshop. Click, all right, and you can go ahead and click on custom. Okay, you can click here too if you want, but you notice as soon as you move the cursor over, okay, I don't think Pac-Man is pure, well, it might be yellow, but you notice they have the hex number right there, so if you can remember it, EEFF41, but go ahead and click on whatever you want. I've got it at yellow. And then you can go ahead and click again, click on the fill color, and then click on custom, right here with the plus sign. Okay, click there, and you'll be there is the hex number right there. You notice it says hex. So click that, copy it, right click, copy. Okay, and you can put it right beneath Pac-Man. Should I do that again? Please let me know. Should I do it again? Okay, just nod your head if I do. Kyle, you're good? All right, so then for fun, just for fun, you can actually create the eye if you like. There it is. There's the eye, but make it black. Okay, so I'm going to click here. There it is right there. Now, what should Pac-Man swallow up? I don't think we have the monsters in here. Oh, but here's, we can make this guy a monster right now, even though, all right, I'll tell you, I'm going to choose this one right here. Well, actually, he's eating, you tell me. Okay, let's just choose different shapes. Okay, so again, I'm going to choose this one right here. So, there we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a different color. So click here on the paint bucket. And then I'm going to click on the plus sign. And then I'm going to choose whichever color lands. You can mess with the slides. Okay, and I'm going to copy this. Right click, copy, press OK. And it's already colored in. And then I can go ahead and click on the text tool and paste. There we go. Oh boy, they're loud over there. Okay, now go ahead and choose the last shape if you like. And one thing you can do is highlight the text. Click on, let's see, oh, right here. This right here is a text color, so it's the same thing. You can click on any kind of color you want, like say blue, okay? Let's go ahead and do one more shape. Okay, I'm going to choose, where is it? I don't know, whatever. Okay, so the question over there is how to color. I'll show you right now. It's okay, hey, no big deal. So I've created the shape. The color is right here. Okay, if you look up, fill color. And then, now, let me show you something really totally cool. See this eyedropper tool? Click on it, and you can actually now click on anything on screen. You can even go, like right now I have it on, well actually you gotta move this over. So I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, right here, return to login. Okay, so I'm gonna choose Aries right here. And if I choose fill tool, there it is, and choose this guy right here, the custom, I can actually go, look at this, I can actually choose a blue from Aries, or the red, see that? It's going to select whatever I can, and there you have it, okay? And now the question is, how do I find out the hex number? Well, the hex number, again, you go over here, click on custom, and you should find it right there. Pretty cool. Copy, and then use the text tool to paste. And I'm going to get a little creative and just kind of tilt this a little bit and put it in here. And then I'm going to highlight that, and where is it? There we go. That's it. So if you got that, that's cool. Anybody need me to look over their shoulder? Again, it should be pretty easy. Okay, good job. Back row over here, good job all across. Good job, gentlemen, back there, right? Raphael and Anthony, good job. Okay, everybody's done pretty good. All right, we good to go? I hear people, I hear voices. Okay. So, Edlin, you can help your friend catch up. Okay, appreciate it. Actually, you know what? Where are you, Marissa? Are you in? Did you open this up, the slides? Okay, so let's start with slide number 3, HEX and Photoshop, okay? Just follow along at this point. All right, so the HEX in Photoshop is everywhere. Now, in previous, in the sample here, I had something like this. There's Hex in Google Slides. Oh, I had Hex in Photoshop here. Where do I have it here? Hex in Photoshop. Okay. So let's go ahead and do Hex in Photoshop. And the only thing I really need you to do is go ahead into Photoshop. If you have a new file, file new, okay, 1000 by 1000. Let's do 1000 by 1000 pixels. Okay, make sure it's pixels, please. And then press OK. Make sure it's pixels. Okay, 1000 by 1000 is 72. Good job. And then go ahead and press create. And basically, you're just going to just create different shapes, different whatever it is. Okay, you can all put it in the same layer. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to create a shape, and I'm going to fill it with any color. But when I fill it with a color, make sure you capture the hex number, which is right here. So I'm going to copy that, press OK. It might be better for you, there we go, fill it, and then I'm going to use the text tool. And you may want to just create it below it. There it is right there, number 2271, there it is. Okay, that's good enough right there. I think it's a little too big, so I'm going to shrink the size. There we have. And then go ahead and do another. You may want to do a star this time. Okay, and this time right-click fill. You can right-click fill if you like, if it's possible. Doesn't look like it's possible. Right-click fill, no, I guess not. Okay, so use the paint bucket tool, but this time use a different color, like maybe a solid blue, and make sure you copy this thing right here. Copy, right-click copy, press OK, and use the bucket tool to, oh, I'm sorry, you have to create a new layer or put it on the background. There we go. And then you may want to just type down below. There it is right there. Okay. And then come up with one more shape. It doesn't matter. You may want to come up with a blob or a hexagon. I will eventually introduce you to these guys here. Here's some whole bunch of shapes here. Here's the polygon, okay? And so if I, right here, polygon, okay, you can do that. And up here, when you choose that shape, we can create a hexagon, so 6. Okay? That's the number of sides. So basically, I do this. See? Pretty cool. And then let's go ahead and fill it with something. Let's fill it with this color, whatever that is. It won't tell me. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. There you have it. Oops. Okay, so that's a hexagon. Okay, and I can't seem to get out of this thing. So, at any rate, sheesh. This thing's all over the place. At any rate, you don't have to use that. You can just use any shape right here. And then if you, at this point, we have to capture it because if you notice, it's still blue here. So you need to use which tool? Extra credit. How about the eyedropper tool? Click on the eyedropper tool. Click. It'll change this color here, the foreground, then click on that, and there's your hex number right there. Okay, so press OK. And there, you can go ahead and put that number there. I will go over this again. I will wait for you. Raise your hand if you need my help, please. I'd be happy to help you. If you're done, take a screenshot of this. All right, and then put it into the next slide. I see some creativity here, which is very refreshing. Let's see. Always nice to see creative people. All right, so is everybody ready to move on to the next one, which is, okay, HEX in Google Docs. Okay. Raphael and Anthony, are you ready to go? Want me to wait, give you a couple of minutes? Anybody need a couple more minutes? Okay, so go to Google Drive and open up a new Google document. So you can go to New and click on Google Docs, and here you are, okay? Actually, let me see if I can find what I recent. Okay, okay. So go to New Google Docs, okay? And on the upper left, type in HEX number. Now, does anybody know? Okay, so some of you will go to college, some of you won't. But I know that most of you will be in different meetings, and sometimes you have to take notes of these meetings. Anybody know about the voice sync in Google? Does everybody know that? Let me ask you this. Did you guys learn Google applications in middle school? Yes? No? Sort of, kind of? Okay. Okay. Enough to satisfy the teachers? No? Okay. All right. So that's one of my concerns that I'll be talking to the district about, because to go from a Chromebook to an iMac is not a good thing. So anyway, so that's just me. All right, so I want to show you something. Go to Tools. If you're in Google Drive, go to Tools and go to Voice Typing. Right here. Go to Tools and go to Voice Typing. Okay, once again, now you should have this microphone here. So if a lecturer is speaking, okay, you can click to speak. And you'll see now that it's red. And hopefully my voice is being captured. Okay? Hello, 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 period 3. Is my voice being captured? All right? If not, then you go ahead and try to speak to it and see what happens. Okay? I can start again if you like. All right. All right, I'm going to start again. Okay, so this is a test to see if voice sync works, period. When you guys go to college, this is one way to take notes rather than to type and to, write, okay? In my day, we had to use our pens and paper to take notes, and we had to hurry to jot notes from the instructor. That was not easy compared to now. Now you've got this little plug-in, and you can actually take notes on the fly, which is really cool. Okay, that's all I have to say. Go ahead and turn off voice sync. And what I'd like for you to do is highlight a certain bunch of words, and then go to this guy right here, text color. Click, and it's the same thing. You can go ahead and press custom. Okay, copy this this hex, press OK. And then, at the end of that, type in parentheses, the hex number. You may also want to highlight that area and increase the font. I'll do it again. So I'm going to highlight a certain bunch of words, doesn't matter what. I'm going to go to this where it says A. If you move it over, that's called hex number, or text number. Okay? And then you click. If I choose a color directly, then I have to go back to here and click on custom, and there's my hex number right there. Okay? Copy, press OK. And then I'm going to put that in parentheses. I guess I didn't have to put that. There we go. And then I'm going to highlight it again, make it bold and make it a little bit bigger. Maybe give it a different font, but that's okay. And then I'll do one more. Okay, so I'm going to highlight a whole bunch of text. Again, I'm going to go to this icon right here, choose red this time. And I'm going to choose red again, and this time I'm going to click on custom. And as you can see, there is the hex number there. Okay, and then press OK. And then I'm going to put down the hex number. There it is right there. Okay, everybody need me to look over their shoulder? Okay. not a... All right. Now let's go over here to the sample, and this time, so we got slides, we got Photoshop, we got Google Docs, and then we got Google Sites. So here's the Google Sites. I kind of wanted Edlin to be here because she's going to... So we're going to go right down to Dreamweaver. Okay, so we'll skip 5, we'll go to 6. All right, now this is going to be kind of confusing, but it's going to be easy. It's going to be a little confusing, a little bit of trial and error, so bear with me. All right, what I'd like you to do is go to the Finder, or Launchpad rather. Go to Launchpad. Okay, click on it, and then you're going to be type in type in Dream. Okay, so DREA, Dream. Okay, and then you should see the DW sign. Go ahead and click on it. Okay, now, I'm going to have to help you a little bit because I have to walk around. This is not an easy software, but this is one of the info texts. So if you see so if you see where it gives you a choice, I have to look over somebody's shoulder here. And please. So DREA. Okay, so this is Dreamweaver. This was for years and years and years, almost like since I started my career. This is what I use to develop websites, and it's been, even though it kind of looks scary, it's one of the standard ones. Although right now WordPress is the way to go, and that's what Infotech 168. I'm going to be talking to some people again at the district about the importance of 150 and teaching Dreamweaver. I think you benefit more with Windows. Okay, so at any rate, so what I'd like you to do, if you have this, so this right here below is HTML. And only one person in this room knows it. I mean, 2 people actually, but one other person, that's Mr. Ramon, who learned a little HTML. Okay. I don't know, anybody else take 150 here with me? Nobody else did? I don't know. Did you, Nathan? You took 150? So Nathan knows it. So this is kind of cliche for him. All right, so what I'd like you to do is first of all, make sure you have this window open. You see this little floating window? So go to Window and go down to Properties. Okay, so go to Window and go down to Properties and make sure you see that floating little thing there. Okay, so now you might have it empty at this point. Okay, hopefully it's, let's see if we can fix that, and it shouldn't be empty, but if you click inside the white area, let's see what happens. Click inside this white area. Okay, so it should still be populated now. Anybody still see a blank area? Okay, all right, now, I'd like you to do this. Follow along exactly. Just wait till I do and then do as you waited. Click on Insert Table, and then you get to here. This is exactly what you're going to do. 3 by 3 columns, 70%. 3 by 3 columns, 70%. All right, this is going to be really simple. Okay, so everybody click inside one of these cells. Click inside a cell. Okay, everybody got that? Now what you're going to do is you're going to choose this where it says BG. What do you think BG stands for? Background color. Good. So, you guys good? Your cursor is here. You're going to type in BG, click, and choose a color. And you'll notice there's a hex. So let's say your first one is this color. Make sure you copy this. Okay, copy it. Press return. And look what happens. It turns red. And paste that hex number. Go to the next one. Same thing. Now, the color will be a little bit, the width will adjust weirdly. Okay? And by the way, you don't have to press enter. It'll just do it. Okay? Now do the other one. Okay, copy this. Click in here and paste. See that? How it equals out? And then do that for all 3 rows, all 3 columns. Okay, go ahead. Everybody. All right, so then what I like to do, go ahead and shut down Dreamweaver. Don't save anything, just quit it. Don't save. Okay, let it all go. And the last one is Google Sites. So let me show you how to get there. You have to open up your Google Drive. Okay, so you have to be in this familiar. You should be able to see new. Okay. So once again, those who are going to do the portfolio, this is the site, this is the software you're going to be using and putting all your information. All right, so with that being said, click on New, More, and Google Sites. New, click on New, More, and then Google Sites right here. Okay, and then open this up, and here you have it. Okay, so you can click on header type. You can do banner. You can do large banner. You can do cover. But let's go back to large banner. You can choose title. Okay, you may want to write down portfolio. Okay, and of course. Portfolio. For those of you who are going to be doing the portfolio, you may want to click on this right here. Okay, that's where your images are going to be. These could be thumbnail images, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. So where does HEX come into play here? Click on Themes. Click on Themes, and then right here it is. You can choose all these different cool themes. Okay, this is how WordPress works, okay, by using themes. And so you click on simple, and now say for instance you want a specific color, click on the paint bucket tool. There it is, and there is your HEX. So all I need you to do, you don't have to apply it, okay? You can just do a screenshot of this right here, or actually even just this part right here, and put it into Google Slides, and that's it. Turn in your work. Done. Okay? So again, HEX number. So at least you know now, HEX is everywhere. All right, so please go ahead and finish that up. Turn it in. If you need my help with anything else, let me know. Good job, everybody.
Do we do your FaceTime with them, sure, or do we take it up?
You can put it wherever you want.